teacher. I send you up to Christ if you're crossing your act even. Preparation means opportunity, maybe. Big grade is ambiguity, baby. Too much at stake for your foolery, ain't it crazy? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, you won't faze me.
Now from the great state of Illinois, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Golden Eagles of Buenos Aires taking on the Chicago Bears. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone, and only able to get this to the 19. So should have opted for the touchback. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Love. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's Fields. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Jair Alexander. But their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. What if we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones, 34 yards. And the Golden Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right?
There he goes, left side. Unable to corral him. He fights through. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Fields. Open man. This is Lewis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They run with a 4th-round pick, Roschon Johnson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Fields. Completes and Mooney on the slam. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Johnson is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Love gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. First down, Love to pass. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Aaron Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle, Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Play action this time with Love. Sliding out of the pocket. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On play action, Love to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Rolling to his right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a caution right there. Has man open for a first down. Throw a fastball. But that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn. You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
He's got a full head of steam. And down to the 19-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown of his NFL debut. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Point after here coming up. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Johnson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Quay Walker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half, Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
13.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. He'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Play action. It's Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Robert Quinn in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
31 yards on the punt there, and out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Four receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. To throw now. Here's Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and they'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over.
Bring it in.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 60 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Inside the 10. Touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 85 yards. And the Golden Eagles have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Now Carlson for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st down, Fields. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll send Watson in motion right. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. That's to the sideline and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 93 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Love now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A solid chunk there, 15 yards. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 35. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Jones running left. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Off the play fake, Love. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, that play's a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Dobbs goes in motion. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Second down, Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. From the 7 now, it's 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Golden Eagles put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. This is 1st and 10. Fields on 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Fields. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Jones is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. Well, Love wants to shift things around. They'll try again with Jones. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Golden Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Taken at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Able to find Jones. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quay Walker, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He sets up the screen to Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Love, they go play action now. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play fake. Here's Love. He had a man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but look like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Bears take over first down at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's 1st and 10.
All right, now let's go get 6.
And one last throw here for Fields. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division